The Rebel pregame report is presented by South Point Bank. South Point Bank, pointing you. The Rebel pregame report is presented by South Point Bank. South Point Bank, pointing you forward.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Vestavia High School football. I'm Steve Bendall with my partner Thomas Wade, and we are down here in Alabaster, Alabama, home of the Thompson Warriors. And Thomas, what a beautiful facility we've got here.
Yes, this place is insane. I mean, off to the left, they have their indoor practice facility that looks like it's top notch. With all the college level programs and new high school. The high school looks great, looks very fancy and new. So. It's a good night for some football.
It is. It's a beautiful night. First fall football night of the season.
It felt great today.
I mean, it's going to drop into the 50s tonight for us, possibly high 40s.
Yeah, thank goodness.
And it feels like football weather now. So
it's about time.
Yes, sir. You're exactly right. But again, a beautiful facility here. Like Thomas said, indoor facility. Brand new stadium, jumbotron over here. It does not look like a high school, but
no.
It is the battle that schools are becoming now.
Yes, it's just more. There's more money in everything.
It is just like a college campus here. So those of you at home that are able to see it, you'll see some of the facilities here through the evening as John pans around. But we've got the captains meeting out there soon at midfield, and
I think they just met before we started. But all
right, and the Rebels just busted run through there. You see the cheerleaders taking the team over to the sideline here, and I think we've still got a lot of people in traffic, a lot of confusion as to where to come tonight for the football game. It's a great facility. Still working on some road signs, I think, to get the packed crowd there. But anyway, we're in a great press box facility here. Thompson now takes the field. You see Coach Anderson and the coaches over there on the sideline. Reminding everybody, Coach Anderson is the winningest all-time football coach in the state of Alabama. That's not just high school; that's college as well. And that checks a lot of big names off the list when you say that. So, was talking to an official tonight, or this afternoon actually. He dropped by my house, and yes, I actually have a friend that's an official, and he was letting me know that the top 3 dogs of the AHSAA, that's the Alabama High School Athletic Association, they are here. The heads of the officials, 1, 2, and 3, are here tonight, as well as the top 3 from Florida, Georgia, and I think it was South Carolina, maybe North Carolina, and Tennessee as well.
That's crazy.
They're all here tonight, and one they're all checking out the replay. So tonight there is replay available here at the Thompson Stadium, and Vestavia is one of the first ones to sign off on it. And these other states, Alabama is the first high school state to do instant replay.
It's needed. I mean, we saw it, be useful in the game
a few weeks ago.
I believe that was against T County. They fumbled. They were driving, and in our side of red zone, they fumbled, and we got the ball back.
That's exactly right, Thomas. So, anyway, a lot of dignitaries here tonight to watch this football game. We got a big one. Thompson, what can you say? They are loaded with lots of D1 college talent, and it's going to be a tough battle tonight for our Vestavia Rebels.
Yeah, Vestavia knows what they're going to see. A lot of passes from Talia Tagovailoa. So.
That's right. All right, so Thompson took the ball away. And that one is going to be taken about a yard deep in the end zone. So that's an automatic touchback for Vestavia. So the Rebels will take over 1st and 10 from their 20, Thomas. And we've got to see what's in store with the Vestavia offense tonight.
Yeah, they're looking for a bounce back. I mean, the main thing is they're trying to get push and penetration up, or just fight back and fight the line. Last week, Trustful's defensive line beat us.
Well, and I mean, it's just a tough road right now.
Yes.
With Hewitt Trustful last weekend, Thompson this weekend, and Hoover next weekend.
Yes.
3 toughest games, and we've got to look at them. All right, so pass on 1st down. It's a little behind Michael Weiss, intended for the tight end, and he was open out there in the flats too.
Yeah, he was open. Last week the game pass was open, and Eli just missed him. And at that time, yes, the pass is a little bit behind, but I know Weiss thinks he should have caught that. He got both hands on the ball.
I agree with you. All right, so bring out 2nd and 10 Rebels from the 20-yard line. Want to remind everybody the pregame was brought to you by South Point Bank, and of course tonight's game is brought to you by the Pet Vet. All right, so I back for Rebels, and it's going to be a handoff, and that is.
Cooper,
thank you, around left end, and he's out right at the 1st down marker.
That was a great draw play, kind of like faked us out for a little bit for a second. And
Cooper, back to pass.
And it's good to see some of those slower plays working, because last week it worked slow, kind of set it up, and he was able to hit the hole hard, and good blocking from our offensive line.
So does bring up 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line of Thompson. So Vestavia picks up a 1st down here in the first series. I backfield. To toss back to Bishop again. He's over left tackle. He takes it forward for an 11-yard pickup, and that's another 1st down on that left side of the offensive line.
Yes, another very good run by Cooper. He's actually having tonight to think and look around and have so that's great for him to make cuts, because last time he had to make one cut and stick with it with Trustful's defense, but he's had more space on this opening drive.
Well, right now the Vestavia coaches have to be happy, because the Thompson defense is a very stingy defense.
Yes,
they haven't given
good.
up many points this season. All right, I backfield again. It's a toss back to Bishop. He's around right tackle, and he gets thrown for a loss. That's about a 2-3 yard loss, so that will bring up 2nd and about 12 for the Rebels.
Yeah, tackle by DJ Douglas for Thompson. That was a good play. I thought Cooper was going to be able to stiff arm him off him, but he wrapped up and brought him down.
Yep, very good open field, backfield tackle there, unfortunately.
Because lots of times it takes multiple people to bring Cooper down.
Yes.
So.
And he had a good game last week. It just didn't, it was like running into a brick wall.
Yeah, it got lost in the game.
All right, double wideouts for Vestavia. Sawyer rolls, and he's under pressure, and he just throws that one away, intended for Weiss. Weiss couldn't get to it, and Sawyer just had to dump that out to save the sack.
Yeah, probably good that Eli couldn't get enough on that ball for that to complete, because there was 3 Thompson people all running at Weiss, and Weiss was about 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage. So,
well, good pressure by the Thompson defense on that one, and again, that brings up 3rd and 12 now for Vestavia. 10 minutes, 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Rebels have picked up 2 first downs, but having a little difficulty right now. 3rd and 12. It's going to be a pass. He's under duress. He has hit as he throws the ball. And that one falls harmlessly to the turf right there. And Sawyer getting up slowly.
Yeah, I would get up slowly too. That was a big hit that he took when he released that ball. And Sean wasn't wide open, so maybe it could have been picked off. But
right.
Run blocking was better on this drive. I just need some more time to throw. And and they called the blitz on that play, which was smart because they knew we were going to pass, and we knew we had to get 12 yards down the field. So Eli just didn't have enough time.
And nobody slowed the two rushers up right there.
Yeah. All
right, so Huber will be punting for Vestavia. He gets the ball away from about his 30. He was under a rush, but a good punt by Caleb Huber, and it drives Thompson back to about their 18-yard line.
Yeah, he's continuing the trend from last week. He had a great game punting the ball.
Something was happening a couple of weeks ago, he came back gangbusters last week, and like you said, his first punt right now, his punts are really looking good.
Yeah, all right drive by Vestavia. A couple first downs, got the ball moving. It's something to build upon.
Well, we punched him in the mouth right there.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
Back, he's looking, lots of good coverage by Vestavia, pressure, and he lets it fly, and boy, does he thread the needle there. Pass out to the 48-yard line of Thompson, and when it looked like there was nothing there, he made something happen.
Yeah, that was a really good catch by number 14, Kyle Smoke, the senior receiver, but that was a great pass.
Yes.
He had a ton of time, and it was a good coverage, but he didn't have anyone open for a long time.
Well, he looked like he was going to run it and then pulled up and threw it. All right, so we've got trips to the left, double wideouts to the right, and oh boy, it is a quick out there and bubble screen, and it is just shy of a first down, and Thompson right now marching.
Yeah, good play call by Thompson to get the ball out to your biggest receiver, running back, and give him a good head of steam and a couple of blockers and see what he can do.
Look how big he is too. He's a head taller than about everybody out there on the field.
Plus, I'm a big believer in getting the quarterback warmed up, and those quick passes can get your arm working.
All right, so trips to the left. It's the same pass play again, and good tackle there.
That was Jossie
by
Hill.
Jossie Hill for Vestavia, but Thompson does pick up the first down.
They could honestly keep on doing that because there's only Jossie's the only person over there.
I know it. They're picking. It's a numbers game now. Vestavia
Brock's coming up.
Starts to cheat somebody over there. It's the same situation though.
Yeah.
All right.
They're gonna set up the fake.
Oh, just a beautiful pass by Tagovailoa.
And you get. Did he hold on to that ball? Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good play to hold on to that because Will hit him over the middle. But
just a slant pattern across the middle, and Thompson picks up the first down. They've got the ball 1st and 10 at the Vestavia 28-yard line. And they are not slowing down right now, folks.
Yes.
Trips to the left again. Double wideouts to the right. Tagovailoa alone in the gun. And we've got a flag on the play. I believe Thompson may have moved on that one.
Yeah. Yep, false start on the offense.
Well, we'll take it.
There was some miscommunication before the pre-snap there, trying to figure out where the receivers are supposed to line up on the sideline. So,
all right, 8 minutes, 19 seconds in the first quarter here, and Thompson, with an illegal procedure, backs him up 5 yards. 1st and 15 now from the 33-yard line of Vestavia. Same formation, Thomas. Trips to the left.
Yep, one receiver at the right.
Wide receiver, one to the right, and a back in the shotgun with Tagovailoa.
There's another one.
Another flag.
I thought they moved a little early. I think that's what. Yeah, I was trying to call it again. So, penalty hurting.
Yeah.
See if Vestavia can take advantage of this, having a first and about 20.
So, we'll take it. So,
yes, we'll definitely take that.
About 5 seconds run off the clock, and Vestavia's been able to knock Thompson 10 yards back without a play run. So, same formation again. Trips to the left, single wide out to the right, and one back in the backfield. Tagovailoa looks to throw. He hits a man over in the left flat. Vestavia covers well, tackles, at the 30, so that's going to bring up second and about 12 yards to go.
Yeah, good play by Vestavia. It's just the receivers are finding gaps and being able to pick up 8 to 10 yards every time, which is what Trustful did last week as well.
And Tagovailoa is just threading the needle with his throws,
yes,
too. He's very accurate.
Yeah, we knew coming in how good he was. And he's got a pretty good older brother, too.
All right, so double wideouts to the left now, trips to the right, and a back in the backfield. And now we've got a player from Thompson coming off the field. And they substitute a guy in. Looks like an equipment issue. And it's a handoff over left end. And a good job by Thompson on that one. They're knocked out at about the 25-yard line of Vestavia. So that should be third and about 7 for Thompson.
Running towards Amari Kite's side, who's a very good, just like Trustful, Thompson has a very good tackle that's committed to a 5-star that's committed to play at Alabama, who leads their offensive line.
All right, so we've got trips to the right, double wide out. They got one right off the line of scrimmage there to the left, and a back in the backfield with Tagovailoa, who's in the gun. Now they're changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Vestavia now shifts. Tagovailoa drops back. He's under pressure.
Oh.
And a misfire there. Actually, Tagovailoa hit his receiver, who was on the sideline, and the receiver just missed that one.
It's one of those things where, obviously he's going to throw it, as hard, he threw that ball 100%. He might have gotten away with just throwing it 70 and 80 and, making sure the receiver caught that.
Well, and I couldn't see who the Vestavia player was who applied pressure, but it was enough to disrupt things.
I want to say it was either Jake or Rob, but it was a great play. It, kept him from finding the open man.
All right, Tagovailoa rolls right. He finds a receiver wide open, and it's down to the 3-yard line of Vestavia.
Yeah, they did a good job of just getting Talia out in space and being able to find the open man. But it's unfortunate because, that was a chance for Vestavia to get off the field on 4th down.
And look, you got to give credit to the Thompson receivers. They find the open spots.
Yes, they do.
Very well coached.
There's also
wide receivers.
I feel like there's about 6 of them out there, even though there's only 5.
I know. Yeah. All right. So it is 1st and goal from the 3. 2 backs in the backfield with Tagovailoa. And it's a handoff. It's going over right tackle, and Vestavia makes a stop.
Yeah, good play by Vestavia. Everyone rallying towards the ball and be able to stop him. And only
looks like Barentine was the first one to make the hit there. And they've got the ball. Looks like they're going to place it on the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I think they got maybe 1 yard on that play.
Yeah, so 2nd and goal, Thompson from the 2. 5 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 2 backs in the backfield with Tagovailoa. It's the same play, and Vestavia had a backfield and couldn't quite get him, and Thompson squirts around right in for a touchdown.
Yeah, we were about 2 inches away from that being a tackle for loss, but that dude was able, like you said, speed around our guy and get into the end zone.
Well, let me tell you, Vestavia did not roll over on that. They made Thompson work for it.
That was last week's opening sequence for the offense and defense.
Whole lot more fight for Vestavia. So right now, the 2 opening drives, Vestavia with 21 yards, Thompson with 92.
Yeah.
And they are lined up for the point after. It is down, it's up, and it is good. So with 5 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first quarter, Vestavia trails Thompson 7-0.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Full Moon Barbecue, located on the corner of Patton Chapel Road and Highway 31. Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Alabama. Vestavia Football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger, Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia Football, and Noto Promotions.
And he's supposed to be number one in the nation.
Number one in the nation. So, another Alabama commit, too. So,
Yeah.
Want to remind everybody, first quarter action is brought to you by Full Moon Barbecue. So, go visit the Full Moon locations all around the Birmingham area and get you a good meal. All right, Rebels up, 1st and 10 from the 20. I backfield, single wide out either side. And it's a toss back to Bishop, who takes it over left tackle. Not much there that time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, usually our running plays, if Cooper runs and he gets some space, he's going to get 5 to a first down. But, if there's penetration and he can't find that open hole, usually it's either a loss of yards or just 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah.
Because I could kind of tell from the beginning when that play started up, there wasn't a whole lot of space for him to make moves. To get out
Thompson knew that one was coming. And Vestavia actually lost about 2 yards on the play. Looked like a little verbiage going on there at the end of the play, too. So, starting to get chippy a little bit early in this ballgame.
And I know our players are hungry for points and just playing well on offense.
That's right. I backfield. It's going to be a pass.
Pass interference.
Sawyer. Wow, there's a flag, and that's going to be pass interference.
It looked.
Should be against number 2 for Thompson.
Yeah, it's DJ Douglas. He made a good tackle on the first drive, but he was holding them. He was all over them, so I was hoping they were going to call it. I'm assuming it's going to be pass interference, not holding, but it's going to be holding.
And we've got a hold against Thompson on the play. That was Mike Weiss.
Yeah.
And he went down to the ground on that one.
Yeah, he sold it well.
Yes.
He was getting held, but he sold it as well.
If Michael is not in the spring play, we need to get him signed up. So, All right. So 1st and 10, Vestavia from the Vestavia 29-yard line. 4 minutes, 23 seconds to go. I backfield again, single wide out either side, standard Vestavia formation.
Ooh.
And it's the belly dive to the fullback, and Thompson has nothing to do with it. They throw him for a loss.
That play worked well last week, but Thompson was not falling for that one. No. He got instantly met by about 800 pounds of the Thompson defense.
And they were coming through the offensive line on that play, too. So that's a very tough play right there. Right now, Vestavia run game is stalling here on the second possession for the Rebels. Penalty is what has allowed Vestavia to pick up the first down. So we are looking at 3rd and 3.
Chandler out wide to the left.
I backfield again, and it's the toss back.
Go Cooper.
And he is right at the first down marker.
The far side has him as first down. He's moving it.
They're moving the chain. So, all right. So Rebels pick up a much-needed first down there. And 1st and 10, Vestavia from their 30-yard line, and we needed that one.
Yeah, good play by Cooper to keep his legs and stretch, use the whole length of his body to reach out and get that first down.
Well, he showed a very good presence of knowing where the first down marker was.
Yes, and we know Thompson's going to go fast on offense, so we need our offense, control the possession and give our defense breathers.
That's exactly right. All right, single wide outs either side for the Rebels. Thompson running players in and out here. And there goes another player off the field. That should have been a flag right there. Completion to Smythe, who moves forward, picks up some positive yardage. He's about a yard shy, and credit Sean Smythe for carrying a tackler on his back.
Yes, good play by Sean. There's not as many. It seems like our guys don't as much space as Thompson guys do to catch the ball, but good play by them. Breaking away and finding about a yard of space to make that catch. Plus, like you said, with that defender all over his back.
He was carrying him. So, very good job. All right, we've got double wide outs to the left. I backfield. It's a toss back to Bishop around right tackle, barely over right tackle, and gets about a yard forward.
Yeah, we had a hat on a hat there. We had good blocking, but there wasn't a big enough hole for Cooper to slip it through there.
Well, you look at these Thompson players, if they're not just huge in stature, they're tall and lean, and they have some very good-looking athletes out there. And remind me to tell you about the equipment issue last week, and I'll fill you in on what I was told by an official today. All right, I backfield. It's going to be a pass. Sawyer drops back. He's got some open field. He lets the ball fly, and he overthrows his intended receiver, which is Williams out there.
Yeah, Eli's definitely a pass first quarterback, but he could have definitely probably gotten about 5 or 6.
He had some yardage there.
Yes.
That's, yeah. All right, so we're on 2nd and 10 for Vestavia. Last week, we noticed several plays where official would walk up to a player
Yes.
and he'd send the player out, and all of a sudden they were putting another player in. What I was told was Coach Anderson was on the referees about the knee pads of the Hewitt Trustful team, that their knee pads were above their knees. So Coach Anderson was letting the referees know. He kept calling knee pad, and a referee would find a player that he's talking about and get the kid out until they could get his knee pads down. So that was the issue with all the players running in and out last week. All right, I formation, double wideouts to the left, and it's a fake handoff, and a nice completion. That's Smythe.
That was a good play.
And he is right at the right down marker.
That was a good running by Sean, showing off his speed and his vision to get upfield. But so with the knee pads, would that give the other team an unfair advantage if the knee pads are too high? Or
more teams now go with the shorter pants. If you look at Vestavia's are low. If you can look at them right now, they have low knee pads, which you want the knee pad to protect your knee.
Yeah.
But schools now are going to a shorter pant, and it rides up.
Gotcha.
And that's what Coach Anderson, the rule is it has to cover the knee, and that's what Coach Anderson was calling.
Gotcha.
All right, I back the wideouts. It's a toss back to Bishop over left tackle, and he runs into a brick wall. Oh boy. The ball pops up, and Thompson has it. They're taking it down table, and Vestavia finally knocks the runner out of bounds at about the 25-yard line of Vestavia.
Well, I don't blow the ball. I mean, he was finding more motion. I mean, you could argue that he was just getting held up there and letting more guys pile on top of him. But I couldn't cause the ball to pop out. But I did see it. It was like helicoptering in the air, and it was just a gift right into Tom's hands.
Well,
which is frustrating because I don't know who would have picked up the first down, but that was a good drive, and now Thompson has very good field position to start off with.
Thompson now has a sideline warning issued by the referees. We're at 1:20 to go in the first quarter, and Vestavia with a costly turnover and return by Thompson sets the Warriors up 1st and 10 from the Vestavia 28-yard line.
Looks like they're going to throw on this play. I'm not surprised. Well, they're going to run it.
Oh, it's a quick toss. It's around left end, and forward momentum carries him down, the runner down to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, good jet sweep kind of play.
Excuse me, not 25-yard line. He's down to the 20-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 2 for Thompson.
Yeah, good play calling. They're just getting that ball out. They're just getting it out wide. There's only been 1 or 2 plays that have ended up in the middle of our defense.
Tagovailoa, open receiver, good tackle by Vestavia, but it is enough for the Warriors to pick up a first down at the Vestavia 17-yard line.
Yeah, good open field tackle by Will. It was just him. He needed to make that tackle, otherwise he was probably going to score.
Yes.
So I think it was a good call by the Vestavia defense. Bringing the pressure. We got to make him uncomfortable somehow because that's what Tyson did. He was
had
not
time.
Yeah, he had time. He was not pressure.
Yep.
And when he did see pressure, he messed up.
Yes. All right, it's a handoff right up the Vestavia defense, and he is down to the 1 line. There is a flag, and that's back in the area of the line of scrimmage.
I'm hoping that's going to be a holding.
I hope so. That flag was thrown from a long way, too. But there was a hole in the line you could drive a car through. And it looks like the referee is poised to march it back. So it is a holding penalty against the Warriors.
Yeah, and they're not clapping out for the people who have to block out. Every time Trustful get a penalty, they start clapping.
They act like no big deal. All right, 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. All right, 1st and 20 from the 27-yard line of the Rebels. And we've got a timeout on the field, I believe. Nope. Referees had a momentary lapse there for some reason. All right, Thompson trips receivers to the left. And now we've got more discussion on the field by the referees.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I'm watching a couple of the Thompson receivers, and they look a little frustrated, like they wanted to run the play. So.
Yeah. A lot of communication. Tagovailoa and their coach before each play. Okay, and now they're calling a timeout, or it's in the first quarter.
All right, so time expires here, the end of the first quarter. It is Vestavia with a gallant effort against the Thompson Warriors right now. Rebels trail 7-0. We'll be back.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
We're back, folks. Beginning of the second quarter, Vestavia at Thompson. Second quarter actions brought to you by Century Heating, Air, and Generators. Our buddy Charlie Conklin. Give him a call. All right, Thomas. Big set of downs here. Vestavia was making good progress. Fumbled the ball. Thompson was able to run it about 20 yards. And
unfortunate call for us. Definitely looked like the forward progress should have been blown. But we got to bounce back. You can't live in the past. We got to make a stand here and keep our offense in the game.
That's right. So trips less. Vestavia brings pressure. Thompson comes over the middle. And that's going to be about a 8-yard pickup for the Warriors.
Yeah, number 14 for them reminds me, of a Julian Edelman little slot. They have this big, huge receivers, and he's a little slot guy that finds the open spot and is able to pick up short but necessary yards.
All right, brings up 2nd and 13 from Thompson. And Tagovailoa drops back. He lets fly. He's got an open receiver. And Vestavia drops him out at about the 5-yard line. And I believe that was Barentine with a big-time hit there.
Yeah, that was Bird coming out of the backfield to pick up. I feel like when Bird gets a full head of steam,
he's like a tank.
Yes, he looks like a tank out there.
All right, so 1st and goal, Warriors from the Vestavia 5. And we need something to happen here for sure. All right, single back in the backfield. It's a cross buck. Tagovailoa keeps up, and he's brought down at the 5. Good job by the Vestavia defense.
Yeah, great play. Not fooling for the option, staying home, and looking for the quarterback to run that ball.
Yes, good job by the interior defensive line there.
He runs with that ball kind of out his side. Maybe we can, if we can.
I was thinking this because he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it out here. If we can get a hit or get an arm in there, we can make him fumble that ball.
When he gets to Alabama, they'll break him of that habit. So, all right. So again, it's Tagovailoa. It's a handoff in the backfield, and boy, Thompson just bowls it forward, but he's going to be brought down at about the 2-yard line, maybe 3.
So that's going to set up 3rd down. Another good play by Rebels. It's probably 4. If I had to guess, it's probably 4 that they're probably going to go for it on 4th down.
Oh yeah.
So we got 2 downs to keep them from getting 2 yards or 3 yards.
All right, 3rd and goal on the 3, and again, single back in the backfield with Tagovailoa. I'd be surprised if he doesn't roll left on this one.
Me too. It's a handoff.
And I'm surprised.
Ooh, stand him up.
And Vestavia right now. Going to bring up 4th and goal from about the 1, it looks like.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure he got the first hit. It might have been Barentine that stood him up. That was a great play. When he leaned for him,
him up.
Yes,
then,
which is great.
And then it was the Rebel curtain that just closed up on him right there.
So it sets up a 4th down. 2nd, 4th down for Thompson. Let's see if we can hold him this time.
Again, they're so dangerous going wide.
Yeah.
All right, big down. Got the Thompson fans to their feet.
They've run it the first 3 times up the middle. Let's see what they do this time.
Tagovailoa. It's a Tagovailoa.
He's down. Surely he's down. He's down. Go on.
Vestavia defense comes up with a play.
Great play by Vestavia.
Oh, what a job by the Rebel there, buddy.
Yes,
how about that?
That was great, Steve. Tyler looked like he was going to and then just that guy turned into a lead blocker.
He followed him in, and let me tell you what, Vestavia defensive line did a tremendous job.
Yeah, there was no he fell over. He ran into the wall, like you said, the rebel curtain.
That's it, man. So, all right, news. We kept Thompson from putting any points on the board on that drive.
Now there's is that going to be a legal substitute? I don't.
Now, with their backs against the wall, we're on the 1 yard line.
He just threw a flat. There's a flag on the ground.
How many guys could? All right, Thompson. Too many men on the field.
Yeah. I don't know if that was on us or them, but I think.
No, that was on them.
It was on them. It was on them. Okay.
Yeah. We've got a 5 yard march off. So.
Yeah, but right next to the coach's box, and all of them are yelling at the refs.
Any of you that know Coach Queen, we could hear Coach Queen in the box. So.
Yeah.
All right, Rebel. With that I backfield, single wide out to the right. I believe that Sean Smythe split wide. It's a toss back. And Bishop, he's got yardage. Sideline picks up first down.
Backed up against, that 12 men on the field really helped our offense, give us some breathing room.
Yes. All right, so Vestavia takes it from the 6 yard line out to the 34 yard line. Cooper Bishop with a nice run over left tackle.
He made that one cut to get on the outside, and he was gone up the field. So we can build off that for this drive because that's a great momentum booster.
That's just a kick in the shin to Thompson.
Yes.
Right there. Yeah. They know they've got us backed up.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, gutsy performance by the Vestavia football team so far tonight. Single wide out. It's a pitch back to Bishop again. Left tackle. He's got room again. He's got one man to beat.
Great play.
Bishop cuts back across the field. He's knocked out at about the 16-yard line. Thompson.
Yeah, we were just waiting, kind of holding our breaths, hoping number 4 was not going to catch up to him, but he did. But Cooper's able to put it still for him and gain an extra 10 yards. So that's another back-to-back.
Huge play right there by the Vestavia.
Yard line to their 15 in 2 plays. So.
Yeah, and you considered we were starting on the 1.
Yes.
All right, let's see. We've got single wide out. That's Sean Smythe split. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Chad Merrill split to the left.
Silverman made some room that time.
Belly play, and that's got some positive yards right there. That's down to about the 10.
Yes, that was a much better result from the first belly play.
Yes. Little bit of hole right there. I believe Douglas Thompson blew that hole open right there for us.
Plus those output runs set up that inside run. So they're looking outside more.
Good hard running by Josh Silverman right there up the middle. All right, single wide out. That is Smythe. I backfield. It's a toss back.
It's Tripp. Tripp's fine.
Lauer, he cuts it outside.
There's
late too.
Ooh.
Not sure what that's going to be because Lowry was out of the pile.
I hope that's not a hold because the holds are drive killers.
Well, we've got a Rebel coming up, lineman coming up, showing face mask, but I don't know. We're going to see what the referees decide here.
But it looked like Tripp got the first down if the play stands. Oh.
It was a good run by Lowry. Face mask.
Yes, it was a good run by Lowry.
Wow. They're going to put that on the 2.5 yard line. So Rebels first and goal from the 2.5 yard line.
Quickly, how football can change. They had about fourth and goal at the 1, and now we have first and goal at the 2.5 in about a minute and a half.
And I'm looking at Thompson filtering players in. They just brought in 3 guys that look the size of a school bus to put on the line of scrimmage right there. All right, I backfield. Sawyer under center.
Pitch to Cooper.
It's a pitch to Cooper around right. He's over.
Close.
Touchdown. Touchdown to the play. 6 points, folks.
Yes.
Nice job.
Great drive. That's what we needed. That is what we needed for this. Honestly, for the season. I mean, the last 2 games have been just frustration. But
that's right. Well, this should do nothing but pump some confidence in our guys right now.
And just another huge. I mean, that goal line stand was huge for us.
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. All right.
Knighton's for the extra point.
Yep. Knighton on the field for the extra point. Snap is down. It's up, and it is good. 7 minutes, 53 seconds go in the second quarter. Vestavia takes it 99 yards and draws blood. Score now 7-7. Don't go away.
Vestavia football is presented by PetVet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
We got us a ball game right now. Second quarter, 7 minutes, 53 seconds go. It is tied 7-7. Vestavia and Thompson. Knighton with Nick. And that's down to the 5-yard line. Thompson returns. And they bring it out to the 25-yard line of the Warriors. So they will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25.
Yeah.
Thomas, we got us a ball game here.
That was good coverage for us. Good tackle by Teo Crawford. And that'd be the most deflating thing ever for them to get a big return after our touchdown. But we were able to keep them from getting out where a touchback would be.
Well, I don't want to put the jinx on us here, but Thompson with 129 total yards, Vestavia 132 total yards. All right, Warriors, trips to the right. 2 receivers to the left, 1 back in the backfield. And it is 2. Good play, Will. What a cut.
So Will has a pick off Tyson and Tagovailoa. So that's something you can. That's something you can bet on.
Brooks played that perfectly and just cut right in front of the receiver there. So Vestavia goes over 1st and 10 on the Thompson 33-yard line, folks.
And he's our best defensive back, so that's a great play by him.
He read that perfectly.
Yeah.
That's if you're in a film room, that's how you teach it to play right there. All right, let's Vestavia offense. We've got double wideouts to the right. I backfield, man in motion now.
It's Johnny.
And it's a toss back. No, it's Johnny Williams. If he can get outside, he gets swallowed up quickly. All right, so Williams brought down at the line of scrimmage. No, they're going to mark him down for about a yard loss. Going to bring up 2nd and 11. And let me tell you, he looked like he had nothing but open field.
Exactly what I thought too. And then you blinked, and there was like 3, and there was a Thompson guy just 3 times the size.
The Thompson end just came and closed out of nowhere on that play.
Like you said, I thought there was plenty of space. And he's our fastest guy out there, but unfortunately the trick play did not work.
All right. I backfield again. 2nd and 11 Rebels. Single wide out either side. Sawyer's back.
He's out. Sean. That's a.
Oh!
All right. Close call. There was a lot of hand checking, fighting, going back and forth, and that ball was a little far, and Thompson's guy was looking back.
Incomplete. So Williams went down.
It was a pretty good no call.
Thompson got offensive back, who's a little shaken up on the play. And they had a second man back there in the end zone that you just didn't really see.
Problem is, now Vestavia has a long 3rd down, and we're, that's not where we want to be.
Right.
We want to be 3rd down and 5 or less, not 3rd down and 11.
Oh, yes, definitely. 3rd and short yardage for sure, especially against this Thompson defense.
Yeah.
All right, so he comes out, double wideouts to the left. I back. Oh, the snap is to Sawyer, and he's got to get on. And so tackled all the way back at the Vestavia 37-yard line.
That's Cooper. Was Sawyer even in on that play?
Oh, was that Cooper?
Yeah, but it looked like there wasn't even a quarterback under center, so I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It looked like it was supposed to be a direct snap to Cooper, but whatever it was, it did not work.
Yeah. Whatever it was, bad exchange between the center and the quarterback.
It looks like Thompson has a guy on the field. He might be cramping.
I think that's the one who was left over from the play before.
Yes.
Defensive back. And that was where they ran into each other. So just Vestavia, we just shot ourselves in the foot on that play right there.
Yeah, which is weird. We had the jet sweep.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical has been providing 24/7 services to the Birmingham metro area for over 35 years.
Vestavia, Huber's going to be in there. He's going to be punting away from about the Vestavia 25-yard line. Thompson with the deep man on his own 25.
You know, it's interesting. You know, we had success on the last drive, then we tried to, switch it up, catch them off guard, and it didn't pay off in the long run because that last play was a wildcat.
Right. All right. Injured Warrior coming off the field. That's why we've got a little delay in the action right now. So they're going to blow the play in now. Huber's got it. Punt is away. It's high, not very long, but it's high. Takes a Vestavia bounce.
About the 26-yard line?
Oh, they're going to say it was out of bounds. Okay, so Thompson will get the ball at about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors. 6 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the half. And we need...
Our defense is playing great.
We need a defensive stand here.
That could start, getting in their head because, they didn't think they were going to,
Right.
And we played great so far.
All right, Tagovailoa. He's got an open receiver. There's a hold. No flag. Okay.
Yeah, we all saw that.
Yes. When you see the player
turn his whole body
and down to the field because he's being held, there's a problem.
Yeah.
And referees did call that. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast that we've got the top three officials from Alabama High School Athletic Association here. Those are the guys that are over all the officials.
Yeah. So
and I was also told that we've got the top-rated officials all working the game tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so big play against Thompson.
You said they're from Georgia and right.
The top three from Georgia, South Carolina, I think Florida, and maybe Tennessee. They're all here observing.
Yeah.
All right, so Tagovailoa, that pressure, he's able to deliver. Vestavia's got to wrap up that tackle.
Yeah, that was a great play by Cole. Open field. We've had, knock on wood, we've had very good open field tackling so far tonight.
It's worked tonight so far. So, all right, that brings up 2nd and about 15, 16 from the 20-yard line of Thompson.
Oh, there's a whistle. There's a flag. It's going to be on the Warriors.
And they've had a few of those tonight. So, a few miscues by Thompson.
Offside.
That's going to be 8 penalties for 49 yards against Thompson
already
on the evening, and none on the Rebels so far. So that's working to Vestavia's advantage. All right, Tagovailoa, he's got no pressure. He's standing in the pocket looking for a receiver. Everybody's covered downfield. And
great coverage by the Rebels.
He throws it, yes. I mean, that is a coverage down right there by Vestavia.
Yes, I was looking all across. I was waiting for just one guy to be like, throw it to me. But there was no one open.
Everybody was covered. And Tagovailoa finally got some pressure on him, and he had to just throw it over the head of the receiver.
Yeah, it was a nice, like you said, coverage down.
All right, brings up 3rd, and there's so many yards I can't tell right now.
The 3rd and a country mile.
21 to Stephen Gill over there. So 3rd and 21. Vestavia, a little pressure. Forces Tagovailoa.
He's got a man.
And he hums it down the field. And he has got a wide open. Vestavia tackles him at the 31-yard line.
I saw that guy running. I was really hoping they would run into each other.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he must have said, I got it. So, half a second before that ball got there, he went like this to get away from it. But
so that's a 54-yard completion for Tagovailoa here.
In the air.
5 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the half. Thompson 1st and 10 from the Vestavia 31-yard line. Tagovailoa, he drops back. He finds a receiver open across the middle. And Vestavia bounce off of him. He's in, folks. Touchdown, Thompson.
Yeah, I
3 different Vestavia players had their hand on him and couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, I jinxed it.
Nope. Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I mean, we had him, and then it was like a pinball, like you said. It just and then he was gone in the end zone.
Well, you've got to give credit to Thompson there. Tagovailoa did what he had to the previous play to find something and make something. He just threw up a prayer, and it was answered on that previous play.
Yeah. I'm going to be down on this.
All right. Ball is down. The kick is away, and it is good. So with 4 minutes, 52 seconds to go, Thompson pulls ahead of Vestavia 14-7. Don't go away. We'll be back in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
It is Thompson leading Vestavia 14-7 after a Hail Mary pass for a first down, and then a nice run in for the touchdown for the Warriors. Thompson kicks it away. That one's going to be a touchback in the end zone.
Wow. 5 to more yards, that would have been a field goal.
And right now, the Warriors, who were looking deflated a little bit, now have a new pep in their step.
Yeah, all it takes is one play. We saw our goal line stand, boost our offense up, and then Wilbrooks' pick, I was hoping that was going to lead to points. But we need to step it up right here. We need to prove that we're not going to.
That's right.
We're not going to roll over.
Can't roll over. You're right. All right, let's see what we've got. Standard Vestavia formation, I backfield, single wide out either side. Sawyer tosses back to Bishop, who cuts it up over guard, and there's nothing there, and I'm not sure he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. It just wasn't any space for him to move, for him to run through.
All right, clock continues to run. We're down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, we have not had a ton of success with inside runs. It's been mainly pitches to the left or right, or mainly the left side.
Left side, which is where the success was last week, and what we had. So, oh boy, Sawyer just gets that one away before he gets leveled, and he is down on the field.
Yeah, and there's just no we just can't get any separation. There wasn't much Eli could do to throw that ball where Vice could catch it, and the Thompson guy couldn't, interrupt the pass. And like you said, Eli's getting hit as he throws almost every time.
Yeah, he was hit from the back. He never saw that tackle coming.
And it seems it's always from the blind side.
Yes. All right, so brings up 3rd and 10 for Vestavia from the 20-yard line. And Rebels desperately need to get something going offensively here. You don't want to punt away to Thompson. And it looks like Vestavia has called timeout. So with timeout on the field, 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the half. We'll be back in just a moment.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical has been providing 24/7 services to the Birmingham metro area for over 35 years.
Still got timeout on the field, and as Thomas and I were talking about, we need to be sure and pick up some yardage here, Thomas, and keep the ball out of Thompson's hands.
Yes, but like you said, without a doubt, make sure our defense does not get tired, and talking about not rolling over, because their offense is going to score points. They just are. That's the type of team they are. So we got to keep it close.
The longer we have it, the less they can score.
Yes,
hopefully.
Correct.
That's the plan. So hey, we appreciate everybody checking in tonight and hitting us up on the Facebook page this week. We know we've got Roger Jackson checking in from North Carolina. He's texting us. Jason Kimbrough, appreciate the comment on the makeup there. This is all natural, buddy. So this is what you end up looking like when you get old. So All right, let's see what Vestavia can dial up here offensively. Long time out there. That's a little longer than normal. All right, so we've got I backfield again. Sawyer under center. He's going to do a quick pass. No. Oh, it's Sean down to Sean. He's all the way down to the 37-yard line of Thompson. Wow, what a play.
Yes. Eli's done a very good job. The last week I noticed that too. His stepping up in the pocket. Most corners would have taken off there, but he was able to reach back, throw that ball, and throw a bullet to Sean.
I mean, what a heads-up play. And again, Sean Smythe is dragging tacklers.
If Sean hadn't got his jersey pulled, he might have been gone.
Yeah.
Sean's having a great game. He's running with a purpose. You can tell
he is. I know the family in New York is listening and watching.
He's got his mind ready to play tonight.
All right, 1st and 10 Rebels. I backfield. And Thompson bringing everybody up to the line. And it is Bishop around left end. And he is down to about the 28-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, Thompson coach just wanted to hold, but I didn't see anything. So it was a good play by great play by Vestavia. And another good. When we have good plays, they come in succession.
Yes.
It's back to back to back. So see if we can keep it up.
All right, they didn't quite spot it where I saw it. So it is going to be 2nd and a long 3. We'll call it 4 for Vestavia from the Thompson 29-yard line. I backfield again, single wide out to the right. And it's the belly dive up the middle, and it is Silverman, and he is close to the first down, folks.
I think they're going to give it to him. Yeah, they are. That's first down. First down Rebels.
He is down at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 Vestavia. 2 minutes, 59 seconds to go. Clock is not a factor right now. Yardage is.
Yes. Yeah, good play call by Vestavia just to pick up that short 2 yards and give us a fresh set of downs to work with.
Okay, so we've got the single wide out. That's Smythe at the top, and we've got the I backfield. And Sawyer.
He's looking for Peyton.
Quick delivery.
And pass interference that might be on us.
That might be an offensive pass. Intercepted in the end zone by Thompson.
Yeah, and that's a defensive pass interference. It looked like it could have been offensive. Peyton had a step for a second, but then the Thompson guy cut him off.
Yeah, let's see what we've got on the call here. They're discussing it. Thompson not looking very happy right now. Pass interference.
Defense.
Thompson. Oh, a huge call right there. Huge call.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a debatable call, but we'll take it. We'll take all the yards. Yeah, we're going to take it. But
so, well, like I said, the top officiating crew in the state is here.
Yeah, I mean, way away, and so are all these fans. They're a long way away.
That's right.
It looks like he made a good play and stepped in front of our guy, but obviously he must have pushed him or something.
Hey, the good news is it's 1st and 10 Rebels. We retained the ball, and we are down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the half.
So
high backfield, single wide out to the left. It's a pitch back to Bishop. He takes it over right tackle, and I believe he's over the 10-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to have to battle for these 14 yards to the end zone because I guarantee the Thompson defensive players are frustrated and fired up right now.
All right, so Bishop does carry the ball to about the 9, just shy of the 9-yard line. So we're going to call it 2nd and a long 6 for the Rebels. I backfield again, single wide out to the left. That's Chandler Merrill. It's tossed back to Bishop again. He cuts it over right side. And give Thompson credit. They kept stringing him wider and wider. Yeah. He got about a yard maybe on the carry, if that.
Yeah, Cooper was trying to find some or some room, but if you don't get north and south fast, they're going to close down and tackle him.
All right, minute 41 here. Rebels, 3rd and 5 from the 7-yard line. We're able to see the Vestavia coaches in the box next to us. Got some timeout called on the field now. So Rebels want to talk this one over. And with 1 minute, 20 seconds to go here in the half, Vestavia calls timeout, trailing Thompson 14-7. We'll be back.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical has been providing 24/7 services to the Birmingham metro area for over 35 years.
Folks, timeout is still on the field. Vestavia called it to try to figure out what they want to call right now. 3rd and 4. We'll call it 5. If we get 5 yards, we get the first down. 3rd and 5 Rebels. They break from the sideline, get in the huddle now.
We need a big play right here. This is a big down.
Yes,
this is a big down.
It's got all the Thompson faithful on their feet right now.
You know, I want to bet we're going to run it to the right.
And that's the short side of the field, too. And it's a fake toss.
That's Jake Levant back there in the end zone.
Oh, right out of the hands of the Vestavia receiver.
That's 44. I'm pretty sure that's Jake Levant.
I think it is.
And, I saw him out there on the wide, so I thought that was going to be a run play. I thought he was going to come in and block. But, he's, one of our better athletes on the team. And it was there.
I like the play call.
Yes, it was there.
The play call.
I like the aggressive.
Yeah.
And it was there. So.
All right, so Vestavia unable to get a touchdown on the board. But we have got Caleb Huber out there lining up, and the ball will be placed down on the 13-yard line. Snap is away. Ball's down. It's up.
And Knighton.
And no good. And that was Knighton kicking that one. So Vestavia misses a 23-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah, that's deflating for the Rebels offense.
Very tough. So minute 9 to go, and what you've got to protect against here defensively is giving up huge plays to that Thompson offense. And they do damage like this going into the half. Scoring.
Yeah, they see that minute, they're not worried at all.
No, minute to them is like 10 minutes.
Yes.
All right, so you've got double wideouts either side, single back in the backfield. Tagovailoa drops back. He's got a receiver open on the 20, and Vestavia defends that one well, tackles him at about the 22. Clock continues to run. It's down to 1 minute now.
Yeah, timeout. Thompson's going to take a timeout right here.
And Thompson's got all 3 of their timeouts, so 2 left here in the half. So with timeout on the field, Vestavia trails 14-7.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A, Vestavia Hills. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
Valoa was just sacked in the backfield and brings up 2nd, and they're still marking it off.
Because, he got held, too, on the play. He got held and made the – Hunter got held and then made the sack. So it was a great play by Hunter Salmon. So I think they're probably going to decline the penalty. Yeah, they're going to decline the penalty, and they're going to lose it down with the sack.
All right, so brings up 3rd and about – we're going to call it 17. 3rd and 17 for Thompson. 53 seconds to go in the half. Double wideouts either side, single back in the backfield with Tagovailoa. And it's a handoff. And I believe, I'm not sure what happened because there was still time on the clock.
I think there's a false start.
Yeah, we've got a flag down here on the Thompson sideline.
We've got some frustrated fans.
Yes, we do.
In front of us.
The gentleman in front of us is, if he doesn't have a cardiac event here, I don't know who would.
Yeah. So. Yeah, he's been on his feet almost all game. I mean, that's one of the few dropbacks you can say about Thompson so far tonight. Is they've had a ton of penalties.
Yes, they've hurt themselves penalty-wise for sure. All right, so that's going to bring up third and a whole county away right now. 46 seconds to go in the half. And again, with Tagovailoa, he's dangerous.
Yes.
Anything can happen. It's a handoff up the middle.
Tackle him.
And Vestavia able to bring him down. That's going to bring up fourth and about 10.
So you think they probably just set them up for them to complete a shorter fourth down. So unless they're going to take a timeout and think about it.
He'll punt this away. There's no reason not to punt this away. 33 seconds to go. We've got timeout on the field. Vestavia trailing. We'll be back in just a moment.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical has been providing 24/7 services to the Birmingham metro area for over 35 years.
It's fourth and about 6 yards to go for Thompson.
Yeah.
The ball is on their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, and I believe they have their punt team in the.
I saw the punter stretching, so going through the kicking motion.
I mean, again, I would say watch the fake, but there's no reason they'd fake it here. So.
I would think you punt away and put it in the hands of your defense right now.
Yeah, I'm curious why they called the timeout.
Yeah.
It's just going to give us more time, but
I'm
we'll
not
take
sure.
it.
Sean Smythe is deep for the Rebels. He's at his own 42. Thompson, punt. Vestavia pressure. Oh, wow. Very close. And the ball just rolls to the Vestavia 33-yard line. There is a flag. I think they're going to get Vestavia for roughing the punter.
The kicker sold it, but the kicker sold it, but I'm assuming that's just running into the kicker, not roughing, but.
You never know. I didn't really see a whole lot of damage done down there on the kicker.
Yeah,
but
they're taught, if you get touched a little bit, just to fall over.
Yeah.
So
if that was our punter, I'd be arguing for it too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, running. Yeah, I was running.
All right, so that should be a 5-yard penalty if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so it still sets up the fourth down.
Right. And I'm telling you, the man down below us here is he's pushing the heart chart right now. he's very animated and a little vocal too. So
yeah, just a little bit.
All right, so is going to bring up 4th and 1. Thompson. All right, so it looks like that Coach Freeman has declined the penalty and is turning the ball over to Vestavia. So they're going to take the punt and force the Rebels down. Not a bad call because he was going to punt again, more than likely.
Yeah.
And you take the chance of getting your punt blocked. So.
Yeah, and I'm assuming we're just going to kneel the ball out here.
Yeah, well, right now Vestavia's got 62 yards to go for a touchdown.
Yeah, and all our coaches just left another box. So.
All right, victory formation for the Rebels. It is down, and it's getting a little chatty around here, folks. I'll just leave it at that. So it is halftime, and let me tell you what, this is homecoming 2018 for the Thompson Warriors, and the first half hasn't gone exactly like they had scripted out, I'll guarantee you that. It is our Vestavia Rebels trailing 7-14. The Vestavia band's about to take the field. Go get that quick drink and come right back and listen to the award-winning Vestavia Hills High School Marching Band.
Vestavia football is presented by PetVet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions. Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions. Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
Back, folks. It is halftime. Vestavia at Thompson. Warriors lead 14-7, Thomas. And, hey, Vestavia with a great effort in the first half.
Yeah, they're keeping it close. We have more time of possession, which we were talking about earlier, slowing down their offense. They have us outgaining offense, we just haven't been able to get the passing game going. We're 3 of 10. We just haven't enough time to throw the ball. They're I believe they're 14 or 17, or it says down. It says, I think, but I believe Toledo, because down there on the Thompson leaders, there's a weird stat, but I believe that Toledo is 13 of 16 for 197 yards and a touchdown. But we've limited him. He's only thrown the ball 16 times, which is good because
Right.
I remember the Hoover game at the beginning of the year.
He'll throw 47 times a game.
The Hoover game he threw 61 times,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
which is insane. But and then running the back, Bird hasn't had a great day. I mean, Thompson's offense has. I mean, our defense has played well. Bird's only had 33 yards on the ground.
33. Tagovailoa minus 10, and he's a good scrambling
Yes,
quarterback.
he is a good scrambling quarterback. And then for our offense, it's been the Cooper show. He's
Right.
got 88 yards, a touchdown, long of 58, and that's basically been our whole team so far on offense. But Eli's made a couple good passes and made a couple good throws that have drawn calls. There's been 2 pass interference calls, or a holding and a pass interference.
Right.
That kept them from. And there was a couple drop, and there was at least one drop pass. So
yes, and unfortunately, we've got to kick off to Thompson to start the second half here. So second half action is underway as Vestavia gets the kick away, and it's taken at the goal line. And there's a hold not called, and Thompson brings it up to the 31. A late flag now.
Yeah, Cole.
And we're going to see what the call is.
Yeah, there's some chippiness between Cole and a Thompson player, but luckily hopefully that flag was not on them. It was just a football play. But it looked like his foot reached the end zone, but that's one of the things where refs and called.
Exactly, and we've seen that a couple of times this season so far. To me, you're either in the end zone or you're not in the end zone, or over the line, but they're not calling it that way this year.
I totally agree.
All right, Thompson with half their football team out there, and we do have a penalty against Thompson. So I was unable to see what the call was, but blocking the back is what our stat team is telling us over here. Alan Hardwick, Stephen Gill been with us, always pull me out of a hole, that's for sure. So, all right, so it's going to be 1st and 10, Thompson from their own 19-yard line. And, hey, good way to start the second half here, Thomas.
Yes.
All right, so it's double wideouts either side, single back in the backfield. Tagovailoa rolls right. Pressure by Vestavia, and Tagovailoa has to throw that one away.
Yeah, good pressure by Jake Levant there. Just did not have enough time to throw.
And that was great pressure by the Vestavia defense there.
Yes.
Jake Levant puts Tagovailoa on the field.
Yeah, close to ground, but I think there must have been a receiver out there in the area. Out of bounds, but who knows?
Anyway, brings up 2nd and 10. Trips right. Tagovailoa dropping back again. Vestavia with the pressure, and Thompson reads that one well. And great tackle out there by Vestavia.
Yeah, good tackle by Will. It was a good route by number 9. Jay was there, and he kind of came in front of Jay, and Jay didn't see him coming, and then he cut in front of him. But
just to kind of slant in. Tagovailoa found it once he had pressure.
Yeah, it looked like that was
Vestavia dialing up the pressure right now.
Yes,
so brings up 3rd and 2.
Jake's had a very good drop getting back there.
3rd and 2, Thompson from their own 27-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle. Vestavia.
Yes, Jake. Come on, Jake. Let's go.
Great job. Great loss for Thompson. They are pushed back to their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, and they moved, too. It was a little bit of a false start.
And there wasn't a flag.
Luckily, they did not call it, so now it's going to set up a punting situation.
So Vestavia holds Thompson in the first possession, actually pushes him backwards, and Thompson will be punting away from about their 13-yard line. Sean Smythe back at his own 44-yard line. Pressure by Vestavia. It's a high punt, not a long one.
Everyone get away.
It looks like the bounce is going to be a Rebel bounce, and Thompson downs it at their 39-yard line. So about a 19-yard punt there, close to it, 20-yard punt.
It's funny. I just saw the kicker drill about a 50-yard field goal during the halftime, and then that punt went maybe 25 yards.
So a great job by the Vestavia defense holds Thompson to 4 and out. And Thompson with not a very good punt. Vestavia, first possession of the half, they take over 1st and 10 at the Thompson 39. Backfield Rebels, single, double wideouts to the right. It's a toss back to Bishop. He's over left tackle. He takes it forward for about 5 yards.
Yeah, that was a good play by Cooper, just cutting upfield. He got outside and then cut north-south.
And north-south.
Yeah.
Squared up those shoulders and started going north-south. So 5-yard gain on first down for the Rebels.
Thompson coaches think there's a penalty on every single play, and so do the. I mean, I think
so does this gentleman below us here, who
yes.
I'm waiting for his head to just blow off. All right, I backfield, single wide out either side. Rebels 2nd and 10, pitch back to Bishop, round right side, and give credit to Bishop. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, good play by Cooper. Set up the easier third down,
yes.
What you like, because we've had a lot of long third downs. That's just 3rd and 1.
And he looked, Thompson again did a good job of making him go wide
yes.
to the sideline, but he cut it up.
And he's had success running wide
yes.
so far tonight. I mean, I think the more in space we get, the better.
So Bishop now 17 carries, up to 97 yards on the ground so far tonight. We've got 3rd and 1. We've got 3rd and 1 for Vestavia.
QB sneak.
And it's Bishop,
Cooper.
And boy, he just
did he say that
Ford Praga should have given him the first down, but they're not going to give it to him.
Where did I swear he was past the I swear I saw him get past the first down mark, and then he got pushed back, and then
I think they spotted him after he was going backwards.
Yeah.
By Thompson. Give Thompson credit for playing tough there. Rebels going for it. 4th and 1 at the Thompson 30-yard line. Huge down for the Rebels. I backfield, and it looks like Coach Anderson is calling timeout. So with 8 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the third quarter, Rebels 4th and 1 at the 30, call timeout. We'll be back in just a minute.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Piggly Wiggly and their family of Piggly Wiggly locations. Piggly Wiggly, local since forever.
Lots of action going on here in the ball game, and a good start to the second half.
Yeah, Vestavia, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. We've had a long drive, great stand by our defense on the first, on their first drive, so only thing that could make it better would be getting this 4th down.
Yes. Get the 4th down pick up here. Let's get first and short yardage for a touchdown here. Whole Thompson team basically huddled up out there.
Yeah.
Coach Anderson had the offense huddled up across the way. So the Rebels now come out into the huddle. Thompson fans on their feet, making as much noise as possible. And it's a solid yard to pick up for the first down.
I really want to see them all sit down with a.
And Thompson just stacks the line of scrimmage. It's
pitch.
a pitch
Go
back
Cooper.
to Cooper. Go Cooper. Gets outside. On the 20.
Go stand
They marked him out. Oh my goodness! They marked him out at the 19-yard line. But it's a first down.
Yes, and it looked like he did step out. I was hoping they wouldn't call it. But we do have replay tonight, right?
We do have replay.
So that's
I don't know if Vestavia's going to throw the flag. It does not look like we are. We're going to be content with the first down there.
Yeah, it looked like he did step out. But I was hoping they weren't going to call it.
Good news is Vestavia picked up a huge first down with some spare yardage.
And Cooper was just kind of worried. I was worried that there was just going to be a huge Thompson, but he was able to find the hole and get the first down.
High backfield. It's Bishop again, left tackle.
Touchdown, Rebels.
In the end zone. And a late. Oh, what a bad shot by Thompson there in the end zone. Oh, my goodness. That's how you get players hurt right there, folks. 8 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the third quarter here. And Cooper Bishop over left tackle takes it in for the touchdown.
I'm sure they're going to enforce that on the kickoff. But I was happy.
He was in.
I
was 6 yards deep in the end zone.
I turned to celebrate, get excited, and I saw the flag.
All right. So, who have we got kicking here?
That is
Knighton, I believe.
Knighton.
All right. Big plays by the Rebels right now.
This is a big extra point, too.
All right, ball's going to be down on the 9-yard line. Ball's down, kick is away, and it's wide right. wide right on the point after for Vestavia. So with 8 minutes, 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter, Vestavia inches closer, 13-14.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger, Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football, and Noto Promotions.
All right, folks, we're back. Third quarter action, and Vestavia has just taken the ball down after a good defensive stand and put 6 points on the board. We trail by 1.
I'm thinking Huber can put this in the end zone. Oh,
Onside kick. Bounces off. It goes to 10 yards, bounces off a Thompson player. And let's see what the referees call.
We had the ball. He's pointing the wrong way. I think they mean to point it this way, right? Surely, right?
All right, we do have replay tonight, and it looks like a whole lot of confusion.
Surely.
All right, timeout on the officials.
Yeah, they were pointing right. Surely.
All right, what happened, folks, if you're listening, Vestavia had the short field after the penalty in the end zone.
Which is a great call for onside.
It was a great call. Vestavia does an onside kick. It travels the 10 yards.
Yes. And then
it's a Thompson player, bounces back Vestavia's way, and Vestavia recovers. And now they're saying that Vestavia doesn't have the ball.
Surely they're going to challenge. What is... I'm at a loss of words. Surely.
All right. Wait. All right, so I believe we're going to see the red flag is on the turf. So Coach Anderson has called for the replay.
I mean, there was 4 Vestavia players on it, jump on it before the scrum. Came out the ball after the scrum. There's no way it's not our football.
I mean, it travels the 10, bounces back.
Come on, Steve. These are your buddies. These are the top players in the state.
All right. And guess what? I believe they're about to get the call right here.
Like you said, great play. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We don't get the ball, and they get the ball at their 30.
That's right. So, all right. So, Vestavia offense takes the field.
Come on, Rebels.
All right, we're sorry, folks. There's a lot of confusion on the field.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, they just said Vestavia had it,
but now they're going to look at it.
Over to. All right, we've got 8 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the third quarter here. And while we're waiting, we want to remind everybody that, hey, this great action is brought to you by Piggly Wiggly Grocery Stores for the third quarter. So it is a whole lot going on here. And let me tell you, it's homecoming for Thompson. And they've got more than they can chew right now.
Man, it'd be sweet. It'd be awesome. Especially how this game has gone.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Piggly Wiggly and their family of Piggly Wiggly locations. Piggly Wiggly, local since forever.
All right, folks, we are still waiting. Officials taking their time looking at the replay right now. To say we have an animated coach's box next to us
we're all animated. We're animated. The fans are animated.
In front of us, and we're about to see who's really going to get animated. All right, so the officials got it right with the replay, and so it will be Vestavia's ball, 1st and 10 at the Thompson 39. And Thomas, we have got to strike here.
Yes, Steve. We everything's going away right now. We We need to, kick our foot and put it on their throats. We cannot put it down on the gas pedal. We cannot let up.
Well, what a call by the Vestavia coaching staff with the onside kick. I mean, that's tremendous.
Yes.
All right, so Vestavia's standard formation, single wide out either side, I backfield, Sawyer under center. He's dropping back to back. Got Williams.
Good, Keith.
And he just misses it going into the end zone.
That was good. That was good D. Johnny was open. Ford was able to get his hand up and able to block it out.
Yeah, that was.
But I like him.
I like the play call.
Yeah,
Great
play call.
Good effort.
Take advantage.
And, you know what? Thompson can't stack that line of scrimmage too much if we keep doing that.
Yeah, let's see if we can get 5 to 6 yards here.
Rebels went for the home run on that one, and we came up just shy. All right, I backfield again. Sawyer under center. Look for the handoff on this play. And it's the toss to Bishop. Cooper. He's around the end. He's at the 30, 25, and where are they going to mark him at? They're going to mark him out at the 29, maybe. I'm not sure. He does pick up the first down.
Okay, that's good. I mean, we're far away, but it looks like.
So it is a first down, Rebels at the Thompson 29-yard line. Just under 8 minutes to go, and Vestavia trying to draw blood. Double wideouts to the right. I backfield. Sawyer is under center again. Belly dive.
Go.
Silverman. Oh, what a call. Silverman, fullback up the middle, and it was all him, baby. Big hole blown by Douglas Thompson, and then Silverman took on a linebacker and then outran everybody else. 7 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the third quarter. Vestavia pulls ahead 19-14 over Thompson.
Huber's kicking. I wonder if we should, Mason's wondering if we should go for 2, but Huber's kicking.
All right, as Thomas said, Huber is in for the point after. Ball will be placed down on the 9. Snaps away, ball's down. Huber, it's up, and it is good.
Drilled it through.
All right, 7 minutes, 52 seconds. Vestavia takes a 20-14 lead over Thompson. We'll be back in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little porkhouse in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
Back, folks. I'm so excited I had to pour me a Powerade here. So, all right, Vestavia, kick is away.
Get out.
And they're going to take it on the 3. Thompson up to the 15. He runs on his own man. Vestavia
wrap up.
Wrapping up. He's got it down to about the 23-yard line. Yeah, it could have been a block in the back.
Yeah,
no call there.
Yeah, we saw that.
I saw what you were pointing at right there.
Yes.
All right, so Vestavia with a 20-14 lead, Thomas. 7 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
You know our team is fired up. You know there probably is too, but our defense can make a stand.
Yes,
our defense can make a stand.
All right.
And they've only been out there once this whole half.
Yeah.
So they're ready to go.
All right, Thompson trips right. Single backfield. It's a handoff. He's around left end. He's got space. He's to the 30. 34, and Vestavia finally stands him up. That's enough for a
is that not a late
first down.
Is that not a late?
No, sir. No, sir. I wouldn't call that one.
Yeah. I'm all fired up.
I know it. That's football. You got to be ready to take a hit until that whistle blows.
Yeah,
all right, Thompson does pick up the first down. 1st and 10 from their 34. Trips right. Single back. It's the handoff again. No, it's Tagovailoa keeping it, and he dives forward for about 3 yards.
Yeah, good play by Robin J. staying home and making him only get about 3 yards.
He got about 2 yards on that carry. So
yeah, he goes down.
Yeah,
yeah. But like I said, good to see Jay out there.
Yes.
Back, playing full time, not having really a snap count as far as his injuries.
Yes, sir. All right, trips right again, single backfield. Vestavia looking like they're bringing pressure. It's Tagovailoa rolling right.
Yeah.
And he hits a man.
They might call. Now
that could be. I'm not sure that was caught.
That could be a legal man downfield possibly. I don't, because he threw that flag down there. Because it was an RPO. It was a run pass option where he has the choice to do that. And,
right. So with the flag on the field,
it's an eligible man downfield.
We've got an eligible man downfield as Thomas picked up. Good eye, Thomas.
Which is a good call.
Keep calling those, too.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't call those, and that's a very good pickup by
and you can get, if they don't call them, you can get away with an awful lot that way,
yes,
too. So
exactly.
that kind of keeps a little control on the game.
Yes.
All right, so brings up second and about 12.
That's the story of the game.
13 for Thompson.
The flags for Thompson.
We need Vestavia to keep pushing them backwards. We've seen it. Tagovailoa, he can just throw 60 yards downfield in the blink of an eye.
So our coverage can't.
And he's dropping back. Pressure by Vestavia.
Good tackle.
Oh, what a great job. Tagovailoa was able to get the ball out to about the line of scrimmage, but Vestavia just swallowed him up there.
Yes, great tackle by Brock Payne coming up and making the stop. Lots of times when you dial up pressure and the quarterback avoids it, there's a guy or they make a big play out of it. But it's a good play by Brock.
But Brock was there.
Yeah.
He was that wall behind. So brings up 3rd and 12.
It's big third down.
Oh, huge. 3rd and 12, Thompson. Vestavia dialed up the pressure last play. Let's see what we've got. Thompson changing the play at the line of scrimmage. They've got double wideouts either side, a single back in the backfield with Tagovailoa.
Watch for a deep shot.
Who is in the gun. Now a man in motion. Tagovailoa rolls right.
Screen.
It's
we have him there.
And he cuts across the.
Tackle him. He's down. He's down. He's down. They're going to get.
Oh, no. This is a bad spot.
They're going to give him the first. They're already signaling.
That's a bad spot. They marked him where he slid.
And he got some good blocking that play. It looked like we could have gotten him down, but he picked up some nice blocks.
Against the seam too.
Yeah, he picked up some nice blocks, but they like our box is saying, they gave him an extra yard.
All right, so Thompson, 1st and 10 from their 44-yard line.
Okay, we can do it again.
Trips right, single right, wide out to the left. It's a handoff over left tackle, lots of field. He's at the 45, the 40, 35. He's pushed out at about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, we got.
And that's going to be 1st and 10, Thompson at the Vestavia 33.
Yeah, it was a good play call. We just didn't have enough guys up there. But we just settled down. We can do it again. We've been playing well all night. We just can't get flustered.
All right, again, trips right. It's a handoff. It's up the middle.
Good
and good job by Jake Levant. He's going to get about 3 yards on the carry, it looks like.
And Jake has a really, as an end, that's your least favorite position when you have to decide whether to take the quarterback or the running back.
Right.
And he was able to make Tagovailoa hand it off, and then was able to pick up the running back.
And then pull him backwards for the tackle. So, all right, brings up 2nd and 8, Thompson, from about their 30-yard line. It's a handoff again.
Good tackle.
Vestavia, good job. I believe
tackle.
that's Sims.
It was Sims and Baratine, yeah.
Sims and Baratine combine on the tackle.
Great play.
Running back is going to be marked down at the 31-yard line. So brings up 3rd and 8, Thompson.
Another big play right here.
4 minutes, 18 seconds. The clock is ticking away here in the 3rd quarter. Trips right, single back. It's the handoff again up the middle.
Tackle him. Go, Sims.
And
bring him down.
Chugging forward, but he does not pick up the first down.
Yeah, that's going to set up. They're doing that for.
I believe they're going for a long field goal on this one, I believe.
Yeah, they had the whole field goal team.
I don't know.
Yeah, it might have just been a 3rd down play to set up the shorter 4th down, but
4th and a long 5 is what we're going to call it. Ball is down on the Vestavia 28-yard line.
We can't jump because they might try to do that.
All right. Trips to the right.
Oh, they're going to run it out.
Tagovailoa rolls right. He throws it downfield. He's got a receiver.
Great play.
That was knocked away.
Yes, I thought he had it. Great play.
I thought he had it
Double
too.
Covered. Everyone thought he had it, but
I mean, the whole Thompson fans stood up with their hands like a touchdown.
Yeah, I kind of like when they have
And
to sit
it's
back down and they're
it's
all like,
I do too.
Yeah.
Thomas. I like your thinking. All right, so Vestavia knocks that one away. Rebels keep Thompson out of the end zone and off the scoreboard with 3 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. Vestavia takes over 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. I backfield, single wide out either side. It's the pitch.
Oh, he was back.
Wow, it was the pitch back to Bishop, and he's tackled in the backfield.
Bishop he got tackled as soon as he caught the ball.
He was looking at the ball, and he had
a guy on his
tackler
legs.
down, and the tackler just pulled his feet out from under him, basically.
Yeah.
So big loss for Vestavia. That's going to be about a 6-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 16 Rebels. Ball is going to be back on the 22-yard line now.
See if we can get some yards back here. We need to set up a good third down or get the first.
Standard formation, singles to either side, I backfield, and Sawyer's throwing. He rolls left, nobody open, and he just throws that in the dirt at the feet of Sean Smythe, getting it away.
Yeah, he didn't have.
Smythe was in double coverage.
Yeah, he just couldn't get grounding, but had to make sure he got the ball. And Sean was making a move outside, but Eli ran out of time.
Yeah. All right, Thompson faithful. The players are asking the fans to get up, and the fans are reciprocating, making as much noise as they can.
Come on, Rebels. Let's see what the Rebels do here.
All right, 3rd and 16, Vestavia.
They're all pressing. They're going to bring pressure.
Double wide outs to the right.
Go, Sean.
Sean Smythe.
Go, Sean.
The middle. He's over
Go,
the
Sean.
35.
Fight, Sean.
He's down at the 39, and that's enough for a first down.
Gosh, he's playing great tonight.
That is enough for a first down. Let me tell you what. Sean Smythe is playing like a 280-pound receiver
it's
out there
insane.
right now.
Dude, he put on those long sleeves
Great
tonight,
effort.
and they're working tonight.
Great effort. I mean,
that dude. He was probably 2 or 3 yards away from the first down, and he just kept. And they were coming from behind him. He held onto the football, held it on strong.
That is 4 catches on the evening for Sean Smythe, 79 yards, but we can't tell you how big they've been.
Yeah,
all right, Rebels,
for real.
1st and 10. It's a pitch back to Bishop over left tackle. We've got a flag on the play.
And how many penalties have we had? That's only our 2nd penalty on the night.
Yeah, but it's not coming at a good time. All right, so that is going to be against Vestavia.
Right. I don't think that Thompson fans like your refs tonight. The top 3 in the state.
I don't think you're right. So,
they're
all right, don't think you're.
I
think you're right. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. You know what I meant.
I know what you meant. I didn't say anything.
Nobody at home knew what I meant. But all right, so brings up 1st and 15 Rebels. I backfield, and it's the belly dive up the middle to the fullback. That goes nowhere. He may have made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think they saw that. I think they saw that one coming on that play.
All right, going to bring up 2nd. They may have given him a yard. I'm not sure. Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 14 for Vestavia from the Rebel 35-yard line. Thompson.
Subbing people in and out.
People in and out. And all of them about the size of a double wide.
Sean's going to have single coverage over here.
All right. Sawyer's dropping back.
Go, Vice.
He's got Vice open. He's at the 40. And he is brought down at the Vestavia 44-yard line. If they give him that, looks like the 43. And I thought Vice was going to get a lot more out of that, but Thompson closed pretty quick.
Yeah, Vice is trying. Maybe he should try to hurl that dude because he knew it was coming. He knew that guy was trying to. He tried to stop it, stiff arm him up, but he got a leg. But
All right, so brings up 3rd and 7 for Vestavia.
But a great play to set up a more manageable third down.
Clock is winding down
Yes.
here. This could be the last play of the third quarter. I backfield, single wide out either side. And Sawyer dropping back. Quick release.
Go, Sean.
Sean Smythe with the cut
Sean.
outside.
Go, Sean.
He picks up the first down.
He beat that. He beat his man bad. He stopped on a dime, and he was open.
It was a perfectly run route by Sean Smythe, and then he cuts it outside. He's taken himself out. He looks like he might be limping a little bit after that tackle. I believe the Thompson player kind of rolled up on him when he made the stop. But Sean Smythe and Eli Sawyer pick up a first down for the Rebels. 1st and 10 Rebels from the Thompson 48-yard line.
Chandler Merrill came in for Sean on that substitution.
I backfield, single wideouts. It's the toss to Bishop, who goes nowhere.
Go forward.
And
go forwards, Cooper.
Oh, boy. Let me tell you what. He went 20 yards to lose 1.
Yes, that was a good play.
Again, they sniffed out the quick toss to over left tackle, and they forced him back. And he was able to fight back and just lose a yard instead of 6. All right, so into the third quarter, Vestavia leads Thompson 20-14. We'll be back in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
All right, folks, I'll tell you what, if you're sitting at home listening to us, sitting in the car, sitting at the beach, wherever you are, you're getting your money's worth because, number one, you didn't pay to listen to this. So that's one thing. But the other is this is a whale of a football game.
Yes, sir.
All right, Rebels, 2nd and 11 from the Thompson 49-yard line.
We got single coverage.
Sawyer drops back. Oh, and he is swallowed up. Another big loss for Vestavia.
Good for Eli for holding onto the ball. That one thing about having single coverage is that means there's a lot of guys to rush after the quarterback. So
well, and he took about a 1-yard drop and started looking, and Thompson just came over the top.
Yeah, and he realized it wasn't there, and then there was nothing he could do.
So Thompson dialing up the defensive pressure right now is bringing up 3rd and about 17 yards for the Rebels. We've been pushed back to our own 45-yard line now.
Yeah, which sets up this is.
I backfield with double wideouts. Sawyer, he's rolling left, and he's trying to make something happen, and he is forced out at the Thompson 47-yard line.
48. Eli had a long way to run there.
Yeah. All right, so it brings up 4th and 10 for Vestavia. Rebels will be punting to Thompson. Not really what we wanted to happen, but you got to give Thompson some credit.
Unfortunately, you're hoping a receiver could have gotten open there for Eli, but
it
was good coverage by Thompson.
All right, so Huber into punt. He'll get the punt away from about his 40. No pressure from Thompson.
Good
Great
punt. Get down there.
Huber.
Get down there. Okay.
Oh, that one's out of bounds.
Oof.
We're going to see how far they march that up the field.
Stop walking.
And that's going to be out at the 20-yard line of Thompson. So Warriors will take over 1st and 20 from their own 20 with 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Vestavia is up 20-14 right now.
Let's see if our defense can do it one more time.
Got to have some big plays here. We've dialed up some pressure we really hadn't seen this season so far.
Yeah, and if we can get the ball back, with our offense, we know how to run some clock out. So let's see what a Rebel defense can do.
All right, let's see what Thompson has. They've got to dial some offense up, pressure here. You would think they'd put Tagovailoa on his bicycle. He drops back, hits a man in the flats who takes it forward for a first down by about a yard. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Thompson from their 32-yard line.
The running back's one of his favorite targets.
Yeah.
Whether he's lined up outside or if he's in the backfield with them.
And that was basically an over-shoulder pass right there.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. Okay, gun backfield is Tagovailoa. He's just dropping back, waiting, and he threads the needle.
Make the tackle.
And Vestavia able to make the stop down at the Rebel 31-yard line. 32. They're going to mark him at the 32. And Tagovailoa had all day. He stood back there flat-footed to deliver that football.
A.J. Sims was about a hand length away from getting a hand on that football.
All right, Thompson speeding up the offense now. Double wideouts either side, single back in the backfield. Tagovailoa in the gun. Vestavia with only a three-man front, bringing some pressure.
Yeah, screen.
And it's a screen, and he cuts across the grain. He's down to the 24-yard line of Vestavia.
We need a big play, Steve. We need a turnover. We need something because they're feeling it right now.
They are in the groove right now offensively, unfortunately. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Double wideouts either side, single back again. Tagovailoa dropping back, and he's got open field. He dumps it off, and Vestavia with a good tackle.
He dropped that ball. Do not. If they call that a catch,
they're marking that as a catch.
He never had the ball. He never had the. Okay, no, incomplete.
Okay,
I can tell from here.
I know
He caught that with his knee.
I'm not sure why that was even under consideration, but
he caught that with his
good
knee pad.
job by Vestavia. I could not get the Vestavia number, but it was a good hit too to help separate the receiver from the football.
Jossie,
31. Jossie Hill. Thank you, Alan Hardwick. All right, Tagovailoa drops back. He's got plenty of time. He's looking for a receiver. And he throws it behind the receiver. Very rare, but he throws it behind the receiver because he was not under much pressure by Vestavia there.
I wonder if Vestavia is going to dial up pressure here because, they can leave a man open. But I think, how this drive's gone, I think we need to make him move his feet around and not just be able to sit there like this. So.
All right, brings up 3rd and 10, Thompson from the Vestavia, 24.
Yeah, if we do that, we got to cover everyone.
Double wideouts again to either side, single back in the backfield.
We need to get set.
Vestavia kind of moving some guys around, giving Thompson something to look at.
Got 2-man front right now.
Now they're bringing trips to the right, single to the left. Vestavia, 2 down linemen. No pressure. Here comes pressure.
Yes, good play.
It's off the hands of the Thompson receiver. I believe a Vestavia defender got his hand on it as well.
Good play, Cole.
And a good job there. I believe that was Rob Barentine bringing pressure up.
Yeah.
Late pressure, but enough to help Tagovailoa get off target on the play.
Big 4th down for the Rebels.
4th and 10.
That's an understatement, but.
Yeah. 4th and 10. And Thompson is going for it.
Just one more down.
All right. We got to have a stop here. Can't give up anything. Trips to the right, single to the left. One back in the backfield. Tagovailoa is in the gun. And not much pressure by Vestavia. Tagovailoa completes it down to the 10. And the receiver is down to about the 8-yard line. 1st down, Thompson. Not what we needed to happen.
Yeah, good play. Receiver got open. Not enough coverage. I mean, it's hard. It's everyone's out there on an island. So.
All right. So Thompson, 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 9 minutes, 34 seconds to go here in the ball game.
Come on, Rebels.
Trips left, single right. And Tagovailoa rolls right. Throws it in the end zone to a wide-open receiver, and he drops it.
And,
that was a sure touchdown.
Called a drop. He tried to catch it one-handed. The ball was a little far away from him, and he was just not able to hold on to it. But we got to see if we take advantage of that.
That's right.
Because they have not been perfect on their passes tonight.
And the play was there.
Definitely
there.
So hopefully that means they can't do it again.
Tagovailoa, 21 of 30, 291 yards on the evening. He drops back. He's looking for receivers.
Yes!
Plays well.
Great play, AJ. No flag. No one throw a flag. Perfect timing.
And let me tell you what. Who was that?
I believe that was AJ. Yeah.
Was it AJ?
Yeah.
AJ Sims came over and just made an all-pro play.
Yeah.
In the defensive backfield for Vestavia.
Yeah, he knew he couldn't get in front of him to get the interception, so he went around them and made sure he did not catch that ball.
So 3rd and goal from the 8. Thompson, this is 4-down territory for the Warriors.
And this field has condensed, which makes it harder for them to find the open areas. But
what you don't want is Tagovailoa to start running because he can be dangerous.
Yes.
And he rolls right.
He's got smoke.
It's a quick release.
He had him.
And they're marking him. Oh, okay. Touchdown. Wow.
It looked like a touchdown.
And that was
smoke.
Just a perfectly thrown football.
Yeah, Kyle Smoke. We talked about him earlier.
All right, 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go here. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the ball game. And Thompson drives down the field and puts it in the front corner of the end zone for 6 points.
Let's block this kick. Come on, Vice.
Ball is down. Kick is up. It's away.
He said,
and it's good. All right, 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Thompson now takes the lead, 21-20. Don't go away.
Vestavia football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia football. And Noto Promotions.
All right, we're back, folks. Thompson, the kick is away. And that one is back into the end zone, as they all have been so far tonight. So Vestavia will take over 1st and 10 from their 20-yard line. And, Thomas, we need a good offensive series.
Yeah, we need. Not only do we need big plays, we just do not need negative plays. We can't get backed up against the chains because that will kill us every time. So I want to see a couple good runs from Cooper.
All right, we've got a region scoring update. At the end of the third quarter, it is Mountain Brook 17-10 over Hewitt-Trussville.
Which is crazy.
So a wild night of football. Vestavia, it's the belly dive up the middle.
Go Silverman.
Silverman, the fullback, and he's down to about the 23, maybe 24.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Tough running up that middle. He had success once on the belly dive for sure, and then Thompson has tightened up pretty much after that on the interior. They gave him 4 yards on the carry, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Rebels. We'll take 4 yards every play.
Yes, without a doubt.
All right, Sawyer drops back.
Go,
he
Sean.
hits Sean Smythe, who cuts it back, and he takes it down to the 35-yard line. First down, Rebels.
Good play, Sean. When he first cut back, we're like, go forward,
know,
but it ended up being the right decision, and he got 5 yards past the first down.
All right, the last time we saw Sean Smythe, he was going out of the ball game with a bum ankle, it looked like. So
that puts him up to 99 yards on the night.
Good to have Sean back out there. All right, Rebels 1st and 10, I backfield. They're at their own 35-yard line. It's the toss to Bishop.
Go Cooper.
Right
Go Cooper.
End. He gets about 4 yards. He's pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Little shy of the 39, so I don't agree with their spot, but they didn't call me. So, all right, 7 minutes, 52 seconds to go here in the game, and it is the Rebels' 2nd and a long 6 from just shy of their 39. High backfield again, double wideouts to the left. It's the pitch to Bishop. He's over right tackle, and he's brought down the backfield for about a 3-yard loss. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 9, Vestavia.
Yeah, Cooper just couldn't get anything going there.
Short side of the field, too. So,
yeah.
All right, that's bringing up 3rd and 8, Vestavia, from their own 37.
Oh, they're all standing up. Come on, Rebels. Come on, Rebels. Make them sit down.
Yes, the Thompson faithful starting to feel it right now. They are making some noise. And, folks, I'm telling you, nobody in this stadium on this side where we are expected the fight that they've had tonight.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
All right, trips left. Sawyer rolls. He's got nobody. It's a screen. And Michael Weiss is brought down at the line of scrimmage. So it brings up 4th and 10 Vestavia. And the Rebels are going to have to punt away.
Yeah, good play by Thompson. They stayed home.
6 minutes, 35 seconds. The clock ticks.
Spice was so close to being free.
Huber will get the punt away from about his 25. Thompson has a deep man at his own 30. He had a great punt, low snap. Huber gets it. It's a low kick, and it's out of bounds. And let's see where they're going to mark that.
The 30.
They mark it at about the 38-yard line. How he got that, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But ball, anyway, 1st and 10, Thompson at their own 38-yard line. 6 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the ball game. We appreciate everybody listening tonight. You're watching the broadcast on the NFHS. Can't say that. NFHS Network. Thank you, Morgan. Appreciate that. NFHS Network, and you are listening to us on the Rebel Nation Sports Network. All right, 1st and 10, Thompson. Man in motion. Now they got trips right. It's a handoff up the middle. He's got a hole. Vestavia, he's bouncing off tacklers, and he's down to the 45. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 3 for Thompson.
Yeah, good run by Bird. I mean, he made a couple good moves and was able to spin around.
He had a good hole right there,
yes,
too, over
yes,
right
he did.
tackle. So, all right, 2nd and 3, Thompson, a short 3. Rebels need a turnover right now. It's a handoff to Bird again. He's cutting up the field. He's got a 1st and more. He's down to the Vestavia 43-yard line. And right now, Thompson now on the downhill side of the field, Thomas.
Yeah, Bird's running well. Just give me another good hole again. I was able to get to the 2nd level without much effort, and was able to pick up about 15.
All right, trips right, single to the left. And it's a handoff to Bird again. He's over left end, and he squirts forward for about 7 yards on the carry.
I mean, the defense, pretty much. I mean, yes, it's our throat to pass, but then they're going to try to run the clock and run it up our throat. But run it down our throat.
They're going to give him 6 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 4 from the Vestavia 37-yard line.
Come on, Rebels.
Rebels need a stop here.
Yes. Big play. A pick would be nice.
All right, Thompson taking their time. It's a handoff to Bird up the middle. Vestavia had pressure, and he's able to elude the first line, and he squirts forward to about the 36-yard line of the Rebels.
Big 3rd down.
We'll bring up 3rd and 3. And we've got a scoring update now, and I believe we just heard a final is Mountain Brook 20-17 over Hewitt-Trussville. Big win for the Spartans.
Yes, that's a
Brook.
very big win for the Spartans. Let's go defense.
All right, we need a play here. Tagovailoa drops back. He finds a receiver open at the 25. He eludes the tackler. Vestavia stands him up, drives him back, and forward progress will give him the ball at about the 17-yard line of the Rebels.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to happen. We brought 2 extra players. There was no pressure after we brought the 2 extra players, so I knew there was going to be a guy open. And if I could find the guy, I know Talia was going to find him. So.
All right, so 1st and 10, Thompson from the Vestavia 17. 4 minutes, 38 seconds. The clock is ticking. Trips to the right. Tagovailoa rolls right. Looking for somebody. He throws back.
Wait, yes!
Vestavia down at the 5-yard line. And what a huge, huge interception.
I mean, he committed the...
Who was that?
That was Will Brooks again.
Oh, Will Brooks with the play.
I mean, I'm trying to think where, the biggest mistake, like the thing that you're not supposed to do as a quarterback is throw across your body.
Across the field, that's right. Or across the body and the field, and that's what he did on both. And Will Brooks just cut right in front of it.
Yeah, when that ball was floating, I was like, please pick it off. And, unfortunately, he was able to tackle him, but still.
All right. Big thing. Vestavia, again, keeps Thompson off the board. Thomas.
Last time we were down here after we made them turn the ball over.
Let's see if we can get a penalty on the first play.
Yes, penalty.
Against them.
Against them, yes.
All right,
definitely
Thompson
against them.
is stacking the line right now. It's a toss back
to
Bishop.
Cooper. Go, Cooper.
He's around right end, and he gets forward for about 7 yards. These referees, where they're spotting here.
It's just questionable. Questionable at best.
To me, it is. It looks like it's going to be a 6-yard pickup. We'll call it 2nd and 4, Vestavia from their own 13-yard line.
Come on, Rebels.
Rebels get it to the 17. It's definitely a 1st down. It's the I backfield, single wide out. That's Sean Smythe split to the right. and it's a toss back to Bishop. And he is just thrown for a loss in the backfield. I mean, Thompson was back there before he got the ball.
You know, it looked like he could have cut up field and maybe gotten more, but he ran right into that Thompson defender. It's a big play. This is a big down right here.
Yes, sir. All right, so that brings up third, and it looks like it's going to be about 7 for Vestavia.
Come on, Vestavia.
3rd and 8. We'll call it 3rd and 8, Vestavia. The Rebels are back at their 8.5-yard line. All right, I backfield, single wide out to the left. And Sawyer drops back.
The hold, but they're not going to call it.
And that is Mike Weiss.
That's Hunter Salmon.
Oh, is it Hunter?
Yeah.
All right, Hunter Salmon, yes, comes in from the defensive end position. And he catches the ball and picks up a big first down for Vestavia.
By the way, don't listen to me, but that was a good play. Good play by Rebels.
I think I heard you say, I told something.
Yes, I told. Yeah.
All right. 2 minutes. We're under 3 minutes. 2 minutes, 51 seconds. The clock is ticking. Vestavia takes a timeout. Rebels with the ball, trying to march, trailing 20-21. We'll be back in just a moment.
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Chick-fil-A, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
Back, folks. I know you didn't leave because this is a great game. And it's a lot of action going on up here, not only in our box, but the coach's box next door. And there's a little bit going on the field down there as well.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of action.
All right. No matter what, Vestavia has come in and played the game that most people wouldn't expect from the Rebels tonight. And that's not saying anything bad about our guys.
Yeah.
But I think most people had a win penciled in for Thompson in a big way, and that's not happening tonight, folks. Vestavia doing everything we can to ruin homecoming for the Thompson Warriors.
Yes.
Just like Mountain Brook ruined the night for Hewitt-Trussville on that side of town. All right, I backfield, single wide out. Johnny Williams to the bottom here.
It's going to be a run. Thompson
stacking it pretty good. It's a toss back to Bishop. And we've got a whistle on the play.
Is there a flag down?
I didn't see a flag thrown. I don't see one on the field anywhere. But Thompson, and it is against the Rebels. So illegal procedure against Vestavia. That will bring up 1st and 15 from the Rebel 17-yard line, and that is not what we need to do with 2 minutes and 46 seconds to go in this ball game.
Not at all.
All right, I backfield, single wide out either side, and we've got a timeout on the field.
Official timeout?
Not exactly sure. They're not flagging either way. So referees are having a little conversation there on the field. You see him back there on about the 8-yard line. I think they just want a little camera time because they haven't had enough, seeing as they've called 15 penalties on the evening.
12 for Thompson. Oof.
All right. So they're blowing the play back in. No movement of the ball, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
Yeah.
All right. 1st and 15 Rebels from the Rebel 17-yard line.
Come on, Eli.
Sawyer lets it fly, and that's intercepted. Intercepted by Thompson back at the 46-yard line.
We've got to come back for the ball. I mean,
there was a little bumping going on there. I'm going to say I'm not going to say that caused the interception, but Williams was thrown off his route there with a little bump and shove there.
Yeah.
All right, so Rebels turn the ball over. 2 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the ball game here.
I mean, Williams can't. I mean, it's a bang play, and you can't really see that ball going short. But Eli, I sure would like some help from his receiver from keeping that pick.
All right, Rebels need a defensive stand, need a turnover here quickly.
Let's go, Rebels, right here. Can't. Got to put that play behind us.
All right, 1st and 10 Thompson from the Vestavia 45. It's a handoff.
Fumble.
It's up the middle, and he gets about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah. Come on, Rebels. Our defense can make him make mistakes. We've seen that tonight. He's not perfect.
Second and 8.
The Thompson offense is not perfect.
Second and 8, Thompson. The clock continues to wind down.
We're
down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds to
go. We also only have one timeout, which is a problem.
All right, double wideouts either side, single back in the backfield. Tagovailoa in the gun. Man in motion. So it's a handoff again. And Vestavia throws back for a loss. And that is A.J. Sims back there.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 13 from the Vestavia 48-yard line. Minute 46 to go.
Our coverage better be ready for a screen, a draw, something, because they're going to try to get this ball out. Need to put some pressure.
And Thompson's clock is winding down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
Timeout.
And timeout. Thompson doing everything they can to take every second off of the play clock. It is down to 1:29 on the game clock. And, wow. Yep. What a nail-biter.
Wow.
What a nail-biter. So Vestavia's got to have a good defensive
This quarter is presented with limited commercial interruption courtesy of Chick-fil-A, conveniently located in Vestavia Hills. Chick-fil-A. We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich.
All right, we also want to remind everybody that fourth quarter action is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. And let me tell you what, the best Chick-fil-A of all of them is located on Highway 31 in downtown Vestavia. No doubt, folks. Go by, tell them you heard about it here on the Vestavia broadcast, and ask for the Gill special. All right, so
a bunch of nervous laughter in here.
Exactly. minute 29 to go. Everybody's going, what is the Gill special? So y'all please go ask for the Gill special, because I'm going to go in Monday and ask how many Gill specials they sold. So, all right, Rebel defense. We need the Rebel curtain right now. It is 3rd and 13 from the Vestavia 48-yard line. Need a big play by Vestavia here. Let's give our offense a chance.
Come on,
all right, double wideouts either side. Single back, Tagovailoa, he's in the gun. Looks to the sideline for the play change. And it's a draw play.
Go, AJ.
He's got room.
Pick him up, tackle him.
Oh, nice job by Vestavia there. So that's going to bring up 4th and about 8 to go on the play. Minute 23 on the clock. All right. What do you do when you're Thompson here?
Sure.
I punt and put it in the hands of my defense.
Honestly,
that's
I would
what
too.
I do.
I mean, to make us drive.
Go farther.
You know,
yeah.
If they can get inside the 10, make us drive 90 yards in a minute 23. I mean, that's difficult for any team to do.
Yep. That's exactly right. All right, so we do have timeout on the field. 1:23 to go.
I'm pretty sure we called timeout. That means we're out of timeouts for the rest of the game. So we've got to play smart rest of the game.
You're right. Thompson showing 2 timeouts left. Rebels with 0 timeouts. I know Coach Queen would like to have a timeout in his pocket if we can get the ball here at the end of the ball game. Rebels at 300 total yards even, 409 for Thompson. Scoring is going like this. Thompson scored 7 in the first quarter. They scored 7 in the second quarter. Rebels put 7 up in the second quarter. Rebels have 13 points in the third, and Thompson was 7 in the fourth to bring us to a 21-20 Thompson lead right now over our Vestavia Rebels. All right, they're showing punt. And, all right, Sean Smythe comes in late.
Come on, bring everything.
He's back on his 13-yard line. And Vestavia, not much pressure And Thompson gets the bounce. Yeah, they're going to down it at about the 12, 13, 14. 15. Let's keep going. 16.
Yeah.
So
25.
Rebels with 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. 1st and 10 at the 15. This is it, folks. This is the ball game. Rebels not known for our fast-paced, quick offense. So this will be interesting to see.
Yes. Yes, it will. I know they want this so bad.
All right, standard formation, I backfield, Sawyer under center, and he drops back.
Screen,
it's a
go
screen.
Cooper.
And that was
let's
to
go.
Cooper Bishop.
Let's go, we got to go.
And he got nothing. He got about a yard on the play.
It looked like it was a good setup, and then, like you said, you blinked, and there's a sea of red.
They closed quickly. So Thompson showed their speed defensively. Rebels taking their time getting the play called on the line of scrimmage. We're under a minute now. Again, Sawyer drops back. He's under pressure.
Yeah, throw it.
He throws it just to get rid of it. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 from the Rebel 16-yard line. We're down to 41 seconds to go in the ball game here.
Come on, offense. Keep your heads up. Come on.
Rebels need to pick up 9 yards to get a first down and a slight reprieve.
Let's go, Rebels.
I backfield, single wideouts either side. And it's the toss to Cooper Bishop over right tackle.
Come on, Rebels. Everyone get up, get to the line.
Brings up 4th and 8 for Vestavia. 22 seconds to go in the ball game.
We don't have.
It's a high snap.
Come on,
Sawyer.
Throw it.
He rolls right and loses the tackler.
Run.
He's got the first down. He's out of bounds with 4 seconds to go in the ball game. Rebels live to play one more play.
I was watching on Instagram, someone threw the ball 77 yards in the air, so that's basically what we need. We need about 75 in the air.
All right, and you see Thompson now dropping the majority of their team back in prevent defense. They're showing 4 men on the line of scrimmage.
Lateral play. Hook and ladder, something.
All right, 4 seconds to go. Vestavia. We're going to call it 1st and goal from their own 26-yard line because that's what Vestavia has to do. It's complete on the right sideline. It is the hook and lateral play, and Vestavia.
Throw it. Run, Vice, pitch it again.
And Vestavia is down at.
That's the ball game.
The 14-yard line. That's the ball game, folks. Our Rebels fight hard tonight. Come up short, 1 point, 21-20 against the Thompson Warriors.
Could I be proud of our players?
We played a whale of a football game, and I guarantee you the Thompson players, you see how excited they are right now. They know that they have played a very tough football team tonight in the Vestavia Rebels.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go over some of the stats here, the key stats here, and in the Andrew Sports Medicine postgame show. And then, folks, we want to remind everybody we've got Hoover next week, so we've got another tough football game, and our guys have got to know they can play with anybody now.
Yeah, like I said, could I be proud of our guy? I mean, they just, we took it was a very rough, demoralizing loss last week, and for us to bounce back,
right.
No one giving us a chance, no one giving us a shot in this game. It was just, it was big, and we can build upon it.
That's
we had
right.
more first downs than they did, 300 total yards of offense. There was just so much better than last week, and we just came up. We were 2 or 3 plays away from pulling off a major upset.
Well, and you said it, Rebels with 313 yards to 409 to Thompson, 19 first downs to 18 for Thompson. But it's the score on the scoreboard that matters at the end of the night.
And we had the stuff that went our way that we needed to. He doesn't make a ton of mistakes. 2 great interceptions by Will Brooks. Just great, smart plays on Will's part to step in front of the ball. that the play where like they call pass interference on the offense. Like
Right.
those are the type, or on the defense. Those are the type of plays that you need to stay in these games against these really good teams. And we just played our hearts out tonight. It stinks that we don't walk away with a W. But
we don't get the W, but I'll
this
tell you what,
this is not a total loss.
their heads are going to be held high, that's for sure. So, anyway, our Vestavia Rebels do come up 1 point shy. We appreciate everybody tuning in and listening. And the good news is we're back at home next week. We've got the arch rival Hoover Buccaneers coming into Thompson Reynolds Stadium. And we're going to see if we can't put a loss on them there on Buddy Anderson Field. I'm Steve Bendall with my partner Thomas Wade, Stephen Gill on stats, Alan Hardwick, John Versiglio, our producer, Morgan Freeman, inside joke, Morgan Palmer over here, and the VNN
Morgan Jones.
crew.
Actually, it's Morgan Jones, but she's got so many last names. I mean,
all right. So anyway, folks, appreciate all the work behind the camera. Sorry you have to look at me. Thank goodness you got Thomas to look at. So, again, I am Steve Bendall. We're going to see you next week at home. We want everybody in the stands at Vestavia, 7 o'clock next Friday night. This is the Vestavia Rebel Nation Sports Network signing off.
Vestavia Football is presented by Pet Vet and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local since forever. Chick-fil-A Vestavia Hills, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Full Moon Barbecue, Patton Chapel, the best little pork house in Alabama. Century Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. Andrews Sports Medicine, a proud sponsor of Rebel Athletics. South Point Bank, pointing you forward. Remax Southern Homes, agent Kathy Smith, selling the Vestavia market for over 30 years. Donato's Pizza, best on the block. Baja Burger. Meineke Car Care Center, Rocky Ridge, a proud sponsor of Vestavia Football. And Noto Promotions.